Go ahead, Rebecca, tell him. What's this great weapon that could bring about the end of the vampire species?
A cure. He said there was a cure.
Prop master and the prop department is in charge of anything the actors handle. On this show, it's stakes, diaries, weapons, gadgets. So anything the actor is responsible for carrying is considered a prop.
Back at the very beginning of the series, we knew that one day Elena would turn, and one day our vampires would discover the existence of a cure for vampirism.
All of a sudden, you start thinking of ideas. How can I make this interesting and fun? It's not going to be a little test tube that was been around for 2,000 years. So do a little bit of research and see, you know, what's been around for that long.
So then it got to the moment, like, seriously, the night before we were shooting the scene where they opened the box, and we're like, what does the cure look like? We hadn't committed to anything. Joe Props, who's, well, his last name is Conley, but we call him Joe Props, who's sort of just like this hero, like in the trenches with us, props guy.
It's a glass vial, so that's fun, you know. So now I'm dealing with a glass vial, and we'll put in a little witchcraft and a little mythology and a little make-believe and see what we come up with.
Becca?
Oh, give it a rest. Me taking this cure is the best thing that'll ever happen to you.
The cure comes with its own mythology.
There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to go through. You needed to be able to decipher all the symbols on the hunter's mark. That's where the hunter's sword came in.
Klaus's sword will tell us where to find the cure.
The sword will lead you there, sure. So can I.
The hunter's sword started in a particular period. Swords have different looks, from gladiators to, you know, samurai to all these. So we started with a basic generic sword, where we have the tendrils of the vines on there, the logo. We incorporated a medallion, a graphic medallion that would you know, span time. Took some pictures, send them around. Like this, don't like this.
I mean, it was like midnight Atlanta time. I was like at home on my computer with Joe, and he was in the props room with me and like taking his computer around saying like, what about this, what about that? He was just kind of like a hero in that moment because it was so late at night, and we just decided at the last second. And I was like, that thing like that's in the corner of your desk right there, that's what we want it to be.
And we made it in paper first, to give everybody an idea of size and what it had to do. You're supposed to line up these logos here, and it will turn into a map of sorts. It allows you to where to go, tells you how to line this up. And then the final is this one here. So we have, you know, the same detail, but then this one will actually spin, and it will reveal an Aramaic saying in the handle.
They work so hard at making sure everything seems authentic.
We had a cool headstone that we had to make, but we made it out, well, we didn't make it, we got a real crystal, about the size of a bowling ball. And this is a wonderful piece of rock. It's got a bunch of crystals and stuff in it. Some really neat little details.
It weighed like a ton. So they recreated the stone, they cast it in resin, and they made a replica of it with foam. And then it weighed something like half a pound.
Because it's so heavy, the actors can't carry it around all the time, so we had some made out of rubber and some made out of plastic so they can carry them and run through the woods with them and not drop them and break their toe.
So I had to run and make it look heavy, which is kind of hard to do. And then they were like, okay, we got to do it again because it doesn't look like it's heavy enough. I'm like, you can either have me carry the real rock, which weighs 50 pounds, or this thing, which weighs like a feather. But it's amazing because side by side, they look identical. You can't tell. They're painted to look exactly the same. They've got the same sort of shimmery, crystal-y aspect to them.
Joe is the ultimate prop master.
We have all sorts of stakes, breakaway vases, plastic shotguns, an assortment of heads, baseball bats that are made of rubber.
He has an infectious enthusiasm for his job.
And that's that. So that was a fun gag.
He loves what he does, and he's so good at it.
Yeah, it's fun.